Hello, thinkers. My name is Miss Mona, and today we're asking the question, what is art?
What is art?
What is art? Are there different types of art? How do we know if art is good or bad? How do we judge art or decide to give our opinions about it?
Woohoo, Miss Mona! All right, art. I love art. I know all about art because art is only paintings, and paintings are only art. That's how it is, right?
Ooh, yes. Paintings are a type of art, but it's only one type. That would be a visual art. Other types of visual art include sculptures and fabrics and jewelry and architecture and anything that you can see. There's also performing arts, like singing a beautiful song or dancing around or mime. And even magic shows are a type of performing art.
Okay, well, that all makes sense. But you know what? We know that art is finished when it is absolutely and 100% perfect. Art has to be exactly perfect.
Perfect is a very big word, Misinformation. Let's take a moment and talk about how we give our opinions on art. Just like scientists, art critics have a method at which they look at art. First, we're going to critique it. In a critique, we describe what we see, we evaluate what we see and how we feel, and then we give our interpretation. That is a critique, and we can decide from that if a piece of art is good or bad, but it's never perfect. Let's take a look at Picasso. The faces of Picasso's work are often in disproportion to a human face. His eyes are on the left side of a face. His arms are all around. It's never really a perfect human figure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that. But the thing is about art is decoration. I mean, that's all it's for. Just to create beautiful decor. I don't know why I talk like this when I talk about art, but I do. You kind of talk like that too, Miss Mona. Just saying. But it's just for decoration.
Misinformation! There are so many reasons that we make art, not just to decorate our walls. First, we make art to express ourselves. An artist wants to tell you how they feel about something. And then, they often are telling a story, which is another reason that they make art. They want to tell you about their experience, or they want to tell you through dance something. And then, there are ceremonial reasons. Take a graduation robe, for example. Someone had to design what that robe would look like, sew that robe, and we know that those are mainly made for that ceremony. And the last reason that someone makes art is for utilitarian reasons. Let's take a bowl. It once was a lump of clay, and an artist morphed that clay into a bowl that we use to eat. Now it's time for us to become the art critics. Just like scientists use the scientific method for their experiments, we have a method as well. First, we're going to describe this image that is behind me.
Well, the first thing I notice about it is that it's on canvas and that they used paint, so it's a painting, and there's lots of different colors in it, but they're all kind of in the same family, and it has a title called The Road Less Traveled, and it's by someone who is unknown.
Next, we must analyze. First, let's talk about the color. The
colors are. Well, there's greens and blues and grays and yellows and oranges. I mean, it's very sort of like nature colors.
Now, the balance of the image.
Well, there's a lot more going on down here than there is going on up top. I mean, there's sky back there, but there's not a lot of detail. Looks like there's a lot of detail down at the bottom and in the middle.
How about the texture?
Well, whoever painted it looks like they used some sort of acrylic paint and they went really quick, like they were trying to sort of look at it really fast and make it sort of go really, just looks fast.
Let's interpret this image. How does it make us feel?
Well, when I look at it, I immediately think about walking into the cool woods. I look at it and I sort of see to myself, look, it says the road less traveled, like nobody goes down that road very often. I mean, they do sometimes. It's like the back of my Grandma Jenny's house. My Grandma Jenny has wood like this, and I've walked in there and I know what it feels like to get in the shade.
So your interpretation of this is, it's a happy feeling.
It's a nice feeling. It reminds me of my Grandma Jenny.
Lastly, let's evaluate. Is this painting good or bad?
My critique is, it's good. You know why? Because it reminds me of my Grandma Jenny and it makes me feel relaxed.
Lovely. The special thing about art thinkers is that you can look at this same image and have a completely different critique. I encourage you to look at artwork around your home and ask your grown-up or your brother and sister the same questions and create your own critique.
Hey thinkers, we hope you enjoyed this video. And please like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a single living thing. And besides, if you do some cool artwork, please share it with us at #TheLivingThink.